So, do you have word power? Today we'll be looking at how you can use your words to make a positive impact. For more insights on this topic, check out the link in the description below on how to get a copy of my book, Filtered, where I provide practical wisdom and nuggets that you can apply in your daily lives to improve how you communicate. So I want you to imagine that you're at work and a colleague is having a really tough day. Are you going to give them a genuine compliment, or do you offer to help them with their tasks? Because if maybe you've got some time on your hand, you can say, hey, I see that you are overwhelmed and you're swamped. How can I help? I've got about 30 minutes. Or do you listen attentively to what it is that is troubling them in order to make them feel heard and valued? So just let me know in the comments. Um, have you ever had a moment where your words made a difference to someone's life and put a smile on their face? Please do share what that experience. In terms of kindness, this is about being friendly, generous, and considerate, treating others how we would like to be treated, which I covered in the previous video. It's about really showing respect by acknowledging what the feelings of other people. And how you do this is by actively listening to people who are speaking in order to validate their perspective. Because how you treat other people and speak to them can have a positive impact and build stronger and more supportive relationships. So let me know in the comments, how do you show kindness and respect in your interactions? Or is this something that you struggle with? What strategies do you find are most effective for you? Okay, so secondly, in terms of your words being exemplary, and what I mean by this is that your words set a positive example for others, okay? What you can do is, when you speak to others, use language that motivates and uplifts. Don't use language that hurts people and belittles and demeans others. Speak with clarity, because this will ensure that your message is clear and helpful to the person that you're speaking to. And also, when you are giving feedback to someone, make sure that it is constructive and that you're specific about the areas that you want them to improve. For example, if someone is always late for work, or if someone never submits their work on time, it's important not to be like, why are you so disorganized and why are your documents always late? Instead of shouting at them, you can say, I appreciate all the hard work you do. However, it would be helpful if you submitted your work on time. Then things are not delayed or something. I don't know. Yeah, but be as specific as possible. And also talk about the consequence of their behavior and how it's affecting everyone else. And also, remember that your words shape how others perceive you and respond to you. So if you are always in fight mode and always shouting and screaming at people, people will be walking on eggshells around you. People will be defensive when they talk to you, and sometimes people will actually even be scared to talk to you and share with you what it is that is going on with them. So yeah, so that's why it is so important to be exemplary in how you speak. What are some ways that you ensure that your words are exemplary, and how do you handle challenging conversations? And lastly, in terms of active listening, this is, as I've said, fully focusing on what the speaker is saying without interrupting them. It's being able to reflect back what you hear them say to show that you have understood them. When someone is speaking, it's important that you pause before you speak. Take a moment to really think through what you're about to say as you respond. Because when you do this, you're able to formulate a thoughtful reply rather than just speaking and shooting from the hip. Another way you can show that you're actively listening to someone is by showing empathy. This is when you consider the feelings of the speaker and their perspective in terms of what they're saying. When you do this, you are then able to address their concerns in a manner that shows that you genuinely care about them. So in terms of what we've covered today, the first thing we spoke about is the whole issue around kindness, which is really about ensuring that when you communicate with someone, with others rather, you communicate in a way that is friendly, in a way that is where it shows that you're considerate of them and how they're feeling. It's also important to be respectful and show empathy by acknowledging their feelings and making them feel heard. And also, when you speak, make sure that your words set a good example for other people, that you speak in a manner that, because like I mentioned, how you speak and how you treat others ultimately determines how they perceive you. And also actively listen to people when they speak to you. Focus on what the speaker is saying and don't interrupt. Allow them to finish what they're saying and then formulate your response. And most importantly, consider the feelings of the person that you're speaking to as well as their perspective in formulating your response. So it's important to realize the power that your words have, because by using your words and choosing them wisely, you'll be able to have a more positive impact in the interactions that you have with those around you. And while you're at it, and if you want more information about this, grab a copy of my book. I have included a link in the description of how you can get it on Amazon. There's a link, as well as ordering a hard copy directly from me. And if you do get it on Amazon, I would appreciate it if you left me a review. And if you do buy it from me directly, once you have read it, I would appreciate it if you sent me feedback on how you found the book. So again, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know where you're at in terms of this, and in terms of today's topic that I've covered, and how you're going to apply what you've learned in this video going forward.